So we're gonna do moisturizer and eyelash curling, and that's kind of first. And moisturizing is gonna be the face and the lips. This is sort of like my secret weapon. I use this on all kids, and it gives this really dewy, pretty look on the skin. And you can see the finish on her skin is really pretty. It's got some almond oil in it, so it just has like a really dewy, pretty finish. And then a little lip balm. Nice. And I'm gonna curl your lashes. It's all about holding people down. And same with doing mascara on someone. And then you're gonna have someone look in one direction and stay in one direction, because if they look around, their lash is gonna move. And you wanna get the base without getting the skin. And then you move out, and that's how you get the curl. See the difference. It's so beautiful. I'm really, really picky about my foundation. It's Kevyn Aucoin, and it's the illuminating. But it's everything. So if you have a really good foundation, you're gonna look great. And I match it to her arm.
I noticed that.
It's really important. And their face, because they are good and they wear their sunscreen, is really fair, and then their body's dark. I like to apply from the nose out. You want to go in the direction that like the little micro hairs on your face grow. You want to go this way. This is a liquid, but I'm putting it on with, this is a foundation brush. This is that way. I start with a brush. If I need a little extra, I'll go in, I'll wet one of these little sponges, and then I'll go in afterwards, but Zara does not need a lot of coverage. And I am gonna hit a little bit of earlobe and all the way down the neck. And so you can look up for me so I can get your neck. Oh, this tickles, doesn't it? And some people are very ticklish on their neck, and it's really cute. And you can look and see like you're a little bit deeper on that side, and it's really pretty. And then you can hit it. You can hit it with a little bronzer too, if it's not dark enough. A little powder bronzer later. I'm gonna go over her eyebrow too, by the way. I'm covering her eyebrow and her eyelid because I'm changing the color of her face. I'm gonna color the brows. Actually, I'm gonna do it next. I'm gonna do the brows before I do her concealer. I'm so sorry, Zara. I'm so sorry. And I'm gonna brush her brows up so I can just see what I've got to work with. So here's a trick. This is such a cool trick. I'm gonna show you how to fill in brows. Brows are a mystery. I'm gonna unlock the mystery for you. I love this so much. I'm gonna start filling it in pretty far in, okay? And then we really wanna fill in everything here. So when we fill in a brow on this top part, we're gonna brush it down, believe it or not. And I'm gonna fill in all this stuff so that when I brush it back up, it's nice and full. I'm gonna go with this. She doesn't have red in her hair. So I don't feel compelled to use auburn on her. So I'm just tapping it and getting the edges so that when I brush it up, that top part is gonna be nicely filled in.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go to the end. I like to go all the way to the end. And now when I brush it up, that's filled in. And I'm tapping off my brush because I've got loose powder on my brush and I don't want it to fall all over. And then here, I'm gonna hit you right here. I'm gonna go on my edges and brush up. And I really like giving Zara a fat brow. Her face just calls for it. I can't explain why. And so I'm gonna sort of cheat her just a little bit, and I'm filling in all these baby hairs that are already there. We're just gonna give her a little bit of a carb diet, her brows. We're gonna fatten them up. Yeah, thank you. But then we want them to look natural because she's a kid. So I'm gonna take a spoolie and we're gonna brush them through and be like, oh no, we didn't. So look in the camera and you can see a huge difference between those brows. And if I want to set them, if she's going to change her clothes a bunch, I'm going to spray my spoolie with hard hold hairspray, and I'm going to hold it here. And then I'm going to hold it here, and I'm going to hold it here until it's crunchy, and it'll stay. So makeup in Midwest is all about the skin and the brows. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. Everything else is a cherry on top. Yeah. So we're topping off that brow. And you can do this with a pencil too. This doesn't have to be with powder. Powder's my medium. It's easy for me. And Maybelline Brow Drama, it looks like mascara. And sometimes I'll give Zara, so this is so great for getting in to these little guys. If I want to give them a boost, I am just brushing it, little color, and I'm brushing up. And this is how I finish her brow often. Professional, big brow finish. This is way more brow explanation than you were ever thinking, isn't it?
It makes a difference.
All right, on to concealer. Once you have the foundation and the brows and the concealer, it's amazing, right? But then we're just going to keep going. So you'll see. I like to do just a little bit lighter shade than matching her skin. Will you look up for me? Get those long lashes out of the way. So it's a little lighter, a little brighter. I'm going to go all the way into the corner. And when I get out to here, I start matching it. Like I might use another color, but this color is actually not too bright. Just a little in the corner. Look up. If it's going to be a long day, you can do just a little bit of powder under the eyes. And then I like to take my brush, and she'll have a little redness around the nose. If there's a blemish, I'll get a blemish with the concealer. Concealer's heavier. See what I do to her cheeks? Here we go. And this is my own technique. I made it up.
Trademark.
No one teaches this. I don't know. Okay, so I like to put cream in this area. And so will you smile for me? Yeah. See the apple of her cheek? I like to hit that apple right around here. So you're done. Just kidding. So I'm going to go now with my clean finger, and I'm going to start cleaning it up. So we're kind of diffusing it with our finger. Here's the part I made up. I'm going to take my foundation brush, and I just sort of sweep along the edges. I'm not hitting the middle, but look what I did.
Blending.
You can't see an edge. Blend is your friend.
Trademark other friend.
So you can see the difference with the beautiful cheeks. All right, other side, other side. So we start off messy, big deal. I'll top off a cream blush with a powder blush also to set it and to add a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of sparkle. It just depends what kind of day we're having and what I want her to look like. This is a highlighter by Smashbox that I don't make anymore. I love it so much. It's cream. It's so sad. It's so little. Okay. And then you can see where the light is catching.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna fake it right here. We're gonna put it right here. And I take it to here, up to the eye. You can pop a little bit on the brow bone if you want. This shimmery look. Gorge. Here's a little secret trick I've been doing a long time too. So this is just a powder shadow that's sort of like a off-white color. And I'm just going to take a tiny bit and we're going to pop it right here. And then look into the camera. Difference. It just opens up the eyes. So pretty. Okay. So really, we've done the complexion, the brows, the cheeks, highlighter, and then we'll just do a little bit on the lip because, like, how much does she need on the lip, really? Okay, so this is something else I love to do. This is Benetint. They still make it. It's actually not discontinued. And we're only going to use it right here, and it's going to give it sort of a bitten look. Only right here, and just a little bit here. So it's very natural. You can look into the camera. And since it's so pink, I'm going to top it off with a little bit of... I'll sell this gloss. I love this gloss. It's called Freebird, but it really kind of tones everything down. There. Beautiful. Take a look in the camera. So gorgeous. mascara, but only on the top lid. You're gonna physically hold her head, hold her brow, and ask her to look down. And you're gonna go from the root, and then you don't have to pull all the way to the tip on children. So you really want to wiggle it on the root and get the ends, but you don't have to go root to tip on kids. It's just, I mean, even this is a lot. And then look at me. Yep. And then take a look in the, you can see the difference. That really took her to another level. So I don't always do mascara on her. Curling is enough. Take these out. Gorgeous. Take a look in the camera because you're done. Ta-da! That's all my secrets. That's everything.